Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice traditional cup of tea. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode, we pretty much finished off the facility, or the original part of the facility. So this is what we started with, small map, and we got, well, 60 prisoners in here, including some legendary, not really our choice, but there you are. We've got tracking in, we've got some of the new features, we've got the advanced searchlights, good security, and general progress, and there's, I think, potentially our very first prisoner released, Stephen Schaefer, age 37, who has now left, and if we check up bureaucracy, no. Prison grading, oh no. My mistake. 2 prisoners have been released. Fair enough. So, we did also plan off on the left-hand side here for the expansion, and, well, that's what we're going to be doing over the course of the next couple of episodes. Oh yeah, I also didn't put the flooring in there, but not a big deal, is it? Anyway, over to our walls and doors, and I would very much like an electrified fence, but that is 21 grand to do that, so we're just going to go with the standard fencing. This is where, however, we fall into the trap of the game and go, well, you know what, we've lasted this long without any other sort of fencing, like the electrified. Why don't we just keep this standard stuff? And what ends up happening is we stick to that until right near the end of the series, then we put in the electrified stuff to mark it as complete, but in reality we never really needed to do it in the first place. It is what it is. Let's not try and lose too much sleep. I may get to bed about maybe 3 o'clock. Anyway, let's go and see what we can do. The workers are cracking on over here. We do want... Actually, what do we want? Well, we definitely want this as a glass wall so we can see through it, which means we probably want to have the same thing on this side. Yeah, let's do that. So glass wall across here, and up there, and then across, and then to there, and then we want to put a door. In fact, I'll go ahead and place the doors in there and there, because we're going to need them anyway. Back over to walling, glass walls, and that'll come down to there. Technically we'll have doors there and there, I think. We'll try. And up to there. No we won't. We are, I wouldn't say severely, but we are a bit hindered when it comes to cash. But they'll put all of this in. We can, I believe, demolish the walls there and there. So they actually have access to this. Yeah, we'll get that done. So cash flow is good. Reoffending rate. It's dropped to 51%. It's heading in the right direction. Not really the speed in which I'd like it, but it is heading in the right direction. We can see all the walls being put in around there, or the fencing should be, sir. And along there. And the gates will be ordered. Yeah, that's fine. These have been ordered. And we're probably going to put some door servos in as well, sooner rather than later. That's just how we're going to get on with it. Why is there so much flour? so many flowers on that area where the lunar surface is missing. How curious. So that'll come down there. I'll come down there. This one will be keeping. And insufficient. 3 grand in order to get the rest of that. There we go. 3 grand there. So, once that's in, this all should be designated as staff only. Let's see if that is actually the case. It appears to me all the wall is in. So, let's see. There it is. There's the staff only bit that we wanted. Okay, good. That is fine. So prisoners out can have access to this bit. They can't have access to this bit because they have to go around this way. Let's just sort of continue on with this theme and put things in. Now this is something that it's curious. We've got an electrified fence and we've got glass walls. We've got fencing, etc. But if we have the sort of sniper things around here, the towers, even if it's glass wall, we know we can see through it, but can they shoot over it? I think so. I'm still going to try electrified fencing for £1,040 just for that piece. I think I'm just going to stick with the standard fencing, quite frankly. Okay, dismantle the rest of that wall. And then these bits. And the door for this, which is actually a light. Let's move the light. And then we'll move this in. There's not really a middle, but it'll go in there. Like so. And then we'll have... Do we want staff doors? No, we want jail doors. Jail door there. And jail door there. And there's the guards, sorry, the workers absolutely freaking out because they've locked themselves inside here. Fair enough. So, let's prioritise that, and indeed that one, and the removal of them. Technically these as well, because that's not going to be that sort of fencing. Oh! Doing that though, that will give the prisoners access to contraband, because of this line here. I'm not going to worry about it too much, quite frankly. There's the workers now cracking on. So let's put in the retrofit of the glass wall there. There's the retrofit. And let's just make sure we have staff only there. Yeah, that works great. Alright, so what do we need to do first? I don't know about first, but I do want to run some utilities. Let's run them. Let's run them across to, say, there. And the same thing on this side. But we know that one of them is going to be changed because we need to add in this. Unless we go for green energy. That was the discussion previously, that if we just went straight ahead with green energy round here, we should be able to maybe power the whole facility off it sooner rather than later. So do we want to do just that? It does speak to me, actually. I'm not just talking about the voices. But, yeah, that's potentially the way forward. Either way, I've ordered the door servos. Which, that's an interesting place to put them. And we'll connect them up to the power grid. Like so. Like so. And then in there. And I think they're all in now, actually. Wiring. There's some misbehaviour going on there. Paul Carter, yes, yeah. Age 65. They've got some changes to the face, I think. And because of their age, they sometimes, or they should, not bother with a lot of the violent stuff anymore, because they're just getting on a bit. They just want a quieter life. One thing we haven't done in a while is check tracking. There's all the flight risk prisoners. We are tracking them. That's fine then. Alright. Also, I'm guessing this guy here, Dan Welsh. Yep. There's a phone going to be thrown in, so a search tonight is definitely going to happen. So we want door control system 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be that fine. Again, going to double check programs. Behavioral therapy, solar panel development, flower therapy, animal therapy, conflict resolution. I know it's only one prisoner, but I mean, would it be useful to start it? At least start it. I'm just trying to think which one. Animal therapy is the most expensive. Let's rule that out. Conflict resolution. Let's start that. And 3 strikes program. We need, I believe, 3 strikes program. It won't work. Yeah, it won't work unless we do 3 strikes training. There's also reform prisoner consultation. Let's try that. We'll see what it's like. There's 2 in conflict resolution now, so progress has been made, hopefully. Alright, so probably shouldn't be spending money on it, but I know it's going to bug people, as it is me. We need to put in the flooring there, so that's now in. Naturally, we will run some more flooring around the outside. This type of flooring, because it's cool. And do we want to open the laundry up so anyone can work on it? I'm tempted. In fact, not just tempted, it's going to happen. Let's do it. So we'll remove that door. A standard door will go on there. I'm not going to bother putting these doors to just set to open. I don't see any need for that. Look at the prisoners wandering around as if we don't know what they're up to. That's an interesting place for being staff only. Let's go with shed for that one. And also for our... Let's have a look. Prison labour. We'll get 10 people working on that. Just double checking the rest of these jobs. Everyone's fed. Everyone's happy. Can't see a big problem there. All that is set to what it needs to be set to. Yeah. So, let's put in a bit of flooring. And I do like the idea of cargo floor. And it's not that expensive. So with that in, let's think about power. We could add another thing in there. Ooh. Prisoner reformed award. 3 prisoners are being released. Let's have a look. Oh, Richardson found work in the construction company. And Schaefer is working in a restaurant. Brilliant. The plan was not to have a restaurant in this place, and if we did, it would have to be... What I'd do, most likely, is shift all of these video calling booths, put them in another room over here, and have this as the bakery, but it's a bit too small, and doesn't really fit the theme. So there's the flooring going in. Let's ditch a grand. Let's ditch cell block C. 100 to ditch, 1,000 to ditch and 150, 150. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to go for green machine. So this is to install things to do with green energy. We want then solar panels. But we don't get a lot of it until we get 3 of each. So yeah, so we need 3 solar panels. So the main thing is the power comes from... We need a common thing. So we need a transformer where we got the grid stuff going in and the power coming out. So that can go literally in the middle, I believe. just double check. Someone did put in a previous comment, challenge for the next prison, not symmetrical. Heresy! So, there's the backup transformer put in. We then need solar panels. We need 4 of them. So, we're going to go with... No, we're not. We're going to go with a water pipe has burst. There it is. It's burst there. Oh, and it's flooding the mailroom. Come on, game. Got soggy mail now. And you definitely don't want that. Transformers objects are needed for both using green energy and for charging batteries. Oh. I was going to say I should probably have shifted that over a little bit. Dismantle, and I'll shift it to the left a little bit so it's not right up against the wall. Oh, that doesn't actually matter, does it? It really doesn't matter. Because you can place one there and one here. Yeah, it's fine. But it doesn't sit right with me. If we're going to do it right, yeah, do it once, do it right. Or should that be the other way around? I don't know. To say it again, we'll be doing it twice, which means invalidate our point. So that's now dismantled, and we're going to have it once again. I should probably just measure the middle, shouldn't I? The middle is there, I believe. Yeah, that is fine. Whoops, don't need that. Okay, so transformer. It can't go there. Why can it not go there? Because there's a box for a transformer waiting for it to be moved. Brilliant, right? The guys grabbed it. Go back over to this transformer. It can go in here. Battery can go next to it. No, could bring a bit... Right, so they're heading off over there with it then. That's a thing. And we need green energy. So, we want solar panels. And we need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and we're probably stopping there. It won't go in. That's now in. Bit more money and we'll get the solar panels. Like I say, we're working on the grant here. We also have the backup generator as well. They're limited to 1 per circuit. What's the mayor calling for now? Media have moved on to something else. The ban about weights benches has been lifted, so we can add in the weights benches there, which I'm sure people will be very happy about. And indeed in there. And that is fine. Oh, it's kicked off in there, has it? Wonder why Aston Simpson is like that. Probably because of Carter, yeah. Carter's doing the laundry and also, you know, putting a lot of blood on the sheets in there. Not ideal. Not an ideal job. So there's the three solar panels, which is good. Let's not mess around. Let's just take a loan out. So that's give us the green energy goal 1. Green energy goal 2 is to have 3 wind turbines. Okay, we can do just that. Wind turbine. I am going to have them 3 there. And now we have wind solar hybrids. I'm going to build them anywhere. Do we have wind solar hybrids? We do, but for some reason you have to expand this to get it. How curious. 1, 2. Yeah. And what's the sort of spacing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 1 more. Actually, no, that should be all of it. It's purchase and install a wind solar hybrid. That should be fine. Connect it there. Connect it there. Connect it there. And connect it there. And that's the grant done. We also now have eco-friendly. Use only green power to power the entire facility. I'll pick it up. Gives us a £5,000 advance payment. So now that that's in, let's... I mean, we can't really connect it up to the grid just yet. I don't know why this is not actually connected as well. Oh, there we go. It's worked it out. So, we want a couple of things. We want a... It'll be in wiring, won't it? An export meter. Export power meter, which I can't fit in because of where I've put the turbines. Typical. I'll put the batteries in first. And the batteries are going to go around here. Can I not have a export power meter in there? I could have one there. That'll be fine. I know it's a bit close to this, but it's just a cargo container. And then we can export to the grid. And that's all we'll be doing at this stage. Connecting that to that. And exporting to the grid. Okay. And there's the financial compensation. So now exporting to the grid. We're also producing a fair bit. The question is, can we power the entire facility off wind solar hybrid? I'm confident that it's possible, is all I'll say about that. It's possible. Let's put in a power switch in here. And a power switch in there. Up here we'll have to do something similar. In fact, what we'll do is I'll disconnect. I'll sell that utility. Because these are still going to power up anyway. All of that. Because it's ran along. So that should be fine. So those are now in. This we should turn off. That's now switched off. So the question is, can we run power across there? Yes, we can. Can it power the entire facility? Ooh. Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to find out. It's not a huge draw. And I'm speaking of the series appeal as opposed to this, obviously. And yeah, I mean... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, sell utility. Right. That's not what we wanted at all. Right. It's blown the grid up. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a perfect opportunity to switch that on then. And it says it can't be mixed with standard power. Now that should power the rest of the base. Base? That's all connected up correctly. That's been removed from the grid. It should be on. It is now on. And power was fluctuating for a moment then. But is it in? I think it might be. I think it just might be. Okay. I didn't do the shakedown that I was anticipating because we were too busy building this. But we are charging the batteries and this is on. However, not everything. Why can't we have a power switch there? That's curious. Sell utility. And wire that up. It's because of the water. So this is... Oh, well, this is without water. Also, this guy's conflict resolution, and the way they've decided to deal with that is by fighting. I don't think Tom Sadler... If we check out his experience... I don't think... Yeah, I think that's a low success chance, and it does seem to show that as well. Alright. Are we going to finish building this? One more piece. And there we go, that's in. So we should have... Water's now in. This is now up and running. Okay, that's not too bad. So we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. It does feel like we've got a lot of extra bits done. I know we haven't got massive sections here and here done and that sort of thing, but we've laid the groundwork. And it needed to be done, and I'm happy we've done it. Firstly, we're now on green energy. Secondly, we have all the deployments set up correctly. More people working, hopefully more reform, more programs, and I guess next episode we build some more batteries, we do a emergency generator in case the power goes off, and then think about buying some of these ones. Oh, we definitely need to do a shakedown as well. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.